The night of our anniversary began perfectly, or so I thought. She greeted me with a sweet smile that didn't reach her eyes, hiding a secret I couldn't yet sense. Guests arrived, champagne flowed, and laughter filled the room. But subtle glances, a smirk when I wasn't looking, hinted at something darker. Every toast, every compliment, felt carefully orchestrated to undermine me without anyone noticing. I felt uneasy, a prickle of suspicion I couldn't ignore. Little did I know, the humiliation planned for me was only the surface of a hidden web of lies she had spun for months. Dinner started with polite conversation, yet her words carried double meanings I didn't catch immediately. She casually mentioned things I had confided in her months ago, twisting them to sound foolish in front of everyone. Friends laughed politely, unaware of her manipulation. I felt an odd mix of embarrassment and confusion. My stomach churned as I realized her mockery was not impulsive, it was premeditated. Every gesture, every subtle jab, revealed a mind that had planned my public humiliation with calculated precision. The woman I trusted had become a stranger in plain sight. When she openly mocked my career failure, my heart sank. Gasps rippled through the room, and I froze, unsure whether to respond or retreat. She smiled sweetly, as if her cruelty were invisible, her laughter masking the venom in her words. Anger and humiliation burned inside me, yet I remained silent. Later, in the bathroom, I secretly checked her phone, expecting a few flirtatious messages. What I found instead made my blood run cold. Months of hidden betrayals, secret meetings, and messages with someone I never suspected revealed a shocking reality. She had been living a double life under my nose. Evidence poured out like a dam breaking: texts, photos, deleted conversations, and hidden calls. She wasn't just lying, she was orchestrating a long game of manipulation. Plans, dates, excuses, all meticulously aligned to cover her tracks. Each revelation twisted deeper than the last. Moments I believed intimate were staged, her apologies fabricated, her affection calculated. The humiliation at dinner wasn't impulsive, it was a public smokescreen to distract from her hidden infidelities. Every lie, every betrayal, painted a picture of a woman more cunning and heartless than I could have imagined, leaving me shocked and trembling with silent rage. I returned to the party with a forced smile, every laugh a mask hiding the storm inside. She continued her performance, unaware I had uncovered everything. I noticed subtle glances at her phone, secret whispers with the person she trusted most outside me. My mind raced, connecting dots she thought were invisible. The realization hit: the anniversary had been staged not to celebrate love, but to flaunt her control and hide her infidelity. I was trapped in her theater of humiliation, playing the role she had written for me, while secretly plotting my own revelation of her treachery. In the following days, I became a silent observer, watching her manipulate everyone with effortless charm. I collected evidence, tracked her secret rendezvous, and documented inconsistencies. She believed I was oblivious, smiling at me with deceit in her eyes. Each act of deception was a puzzle piece falling into place. The betrayal was not just emotional, it was strategic. She had engineered moments to humiliate me publicly while safeguarding her private affairs. The deeper I dug, the more shocking her web became, every lie layered on another, every secret plan to prevent discovery. Finally, the confrontation came, but I didn't storm in angrily. I revealed everything calmly, laying out the messages, photos, and evidence she had tried to hide. Her confident mask crumbled in seconds, eyes wide with shock and panic. I remained composed, letting her feel the helplessness she had inflicted on me. The room fell silent, friends whispered, stunned by the truth. She tried excuses, manipulation, even charm, but the evidence was undeniable. In that moment, I realized the humiliation she had orchestrated on our anniversary had backfired, revealing her darkest secrets instead. Afterward, I stepped back, letting the chaos unfold. She attempted damage control, but no words could erase the betrayals exposed. Friends, once charmed by her, now saw the manipulator behind the mask. The woman who had humiliated me publicly now faced humiliation herself, powerless against the truth. I felt no satisfaction, only clarity, a brutal lesson that some betrayals run deeper than imagined, and manipulation is a weapon that eventually turns on its wielder. The anniversary was ruined, but the revelation was mine alone, a secret victory wrapped in cold silence. In the quiet that followed, I reflected on the depth of her deception. Love, when intertwined with betrayal, becomes a dangerous game. She had thought her lies were safe, her plans invisible, her control absolute. But her arrogance blinded her to the fact that truth, no matter how hidden, has a way of surfacing. I walked away, carrying the knowledge of her deceit like armor. The humiliation she inflicted, the betrayal she nurtured, had only strengthened me. I was no longer a pawn in her game, but a witness to her unraveling. The anniversary, meant to celebrate us, became a turning point. I learned that appearances are often masks, and trust can be weaponized against the heart. The woman I loved, who had publicly humiliated me, had also secretly betrayed every vow, every moment of intimacy, every whispered promise. Yet in uncovering her lies, I discovered my own resilience, the power to see truth in darkness, and the freedom to step away from manipulation and deceit. She remained trapped in her twisted world of secrets, while I emerged unbroken, vigilant, and finally free.